All right, this is going to be half serious, half satire. Okay. All in all, you take it as you like. You take it as you like. But I have gotten to the point where I don't understand what has happened to the minds of people who are traveling these days and how out of control it's getting to the point where I just think people have stopped caring. I think people have stopped caring so bad that they will show up to the airport in a fucking bathrobe. A bathrobe and some flip flops and have zero thought as to what people are thinking of them, what they may feel. Any thought of shame is out of the window, out of the window. To the like, I'm not saying you should care what other people think, but at least have the freaking self-respect to dress at least casually for your travels. At least give me that. But we've gotten to the point where people think they're just, oh, I'm going to the airport, but I'm sitting on a plane for 8 hours, so I gotta be comfy. I gotta be in my comfy clothes. I can't be on the plane in a suit or a t-shirt or whatever it is. Like, you can't wear a t-shirt and some jeans or even freaking. I'll take some Adidas sweatpants at this point. But the things that I'm seeing people wear, man, is just unacceptable, bro. And I know it's like, who are you to tell me? I'm no one, but I'm just letting you know that you look fucking slobby as shit. You look like a slob. And even if you don't care what other people think, at least care what you think. You should have some sort of self-respect not to leave the house looking like that. And it starts from the moment I get in the airport. I'm at that point where I'm just observing now. I'm just observing. I'm seeing what kind of ridiculous shit just continues to startle me to the point where, like, all right, that's something new, right? Now I'm always seeing what are the normal things, right? People who get shocked when they tell them to take your shoes off, which hardly happens at all anymore. It's very rare to tell you to take your shoes off nowadays. They get stunned when they tell them, oh, you can't bring this water bottle on the plane. Like, bro, you're telling me you really don't know about the water bottle thing by now? It's 2026. There's no way this is your first time traveling to the point where you know there's no liquid allowed, right? And I'll be like at the end of the line seeing some of this stuff, and I'm just like, bro, like, what are we doing, bro? We're chugging bottles of water at the last second of the line as if you're gonna fucking die of thirst on your journey. Like, in 2 seconds, you're gonna have access to endless water. Endless. They even have free water you can fill up a bottle with when you get in there. So I don't know why we're acting like we're freaking gonna die of thirst the last second chugging water and eating freaking granola bars and shit. Like, I just don't understand the thought process here. And this is just a couple things, man. I haven't even gotten into the airport past security, right? I haven't even gotten to the juicy stuff yet. So once I'm past that, it's been like an hour. I'm standing in line or whatever. You got a million. I'm looking at the thousands of empty water bottles because apparently no one knows about the water bottle thing. And I'm watching every single person get absolutely shocked when they tell them to take your laptop out or your cell phone, throw it in the bin. This and I mean, there's always some, right? So I finally get to my turn, and I'm always carrying my supplements on. So I always get the random check. So they got to check my creatine and my pre-workout and stuff. That's fine. I mean, I'm used to it. So I finally get to that point. I'm past that. I'm walking to my gate, and it'll be like 45 minutes until boarding. And I'm seeing a line form. And I'm just like, it's 45 minutes for boarding. And you're forming a line to get in the plane. Where do you think you're going? Because me and you are going exactly the same place, and by no means is you standing on that line going to get you there any faster than me. So, has logic left the building? Has it left the building, bro? And the moment someone starts that line, by the way, it just gets, that's it. Everyone starts forming the line, and it'll be guys all the way in the back of the plane standing in the front of the line like, are we just fighting for the overhead thing at this point? Because, I mean, I'm seeing most people have one bag on them. Like, there's always space up there. And even if there's not, so what? Like, so what? You give it to the person and they'll put it in the under the plane. Like, it's not that serious, man. And usually for me, I'm that guy who, I've been doing this so long now that I just wait until the last second. Like, I will wait until all the plebs have gone in the plane. They're sitting down. And I'll literally wait until they're calling my name because I already know for a fact that this line is still standing inside of the gate, by the way. Like the line continues to go all the way to the end of the plane, and it's just, it doesn't make any sense. So I'll wait till the last second. I'm in the gate. I'm literally, everybody's staring at me, of course. This is like my favorite part of the whole journey is when everyone's seated, right? It's like 10 minutes before takeoff. And I walk in. I'm walking casually. I got my backpack on, which I always leave by my legs, so I don't give a fuck about the overhead bin. And the whole plane stares at me walking all the way to the back. I take my seat, and I'm exactly where everyone else is with zero effort, zero stress, zero standing, any of that shit. And I've made it. So this is where the frustration kind of settles in, and I'm chilling out at the plane, right? So, and usually, by the way, if someone takes my seat, I won't say anything. I'll just sit in the seat next to it. Like, it's usually, that's how it goes, right? If they see the seat empty on the left, they'll just sit there. So I don't really care. It is what it is. But now I don't really have any complaints when I'm sitting on the plane. Like, it's whatever. Dumb shit may happen. Cool. The plane finally lands. You could take a wild guess at what's going to happen now, right? The entire fucking plane jumps up and starts fucking storming the overhead bins for their luggage. And I'm always sitting there, I'm like, every time, like, how does this continue to persist every flight? It's always the same people fighting over that bin, trying to get their luggage first. For God knows what, we are all exiting this plane at the same time. You are not getting to the exit any sooner than me, man. And I'll wait till the whole plane leaves. I'll be watching my in-flight movie still because I know everyone's going to just cut me off anyway, so whatever. I look back, everyone's gone. I get up, I walk out the plane. Guess what? We're all waiting in line to check in or check out, immigration, whatever it is. Same fucking line, bro. We show our passports, or if it's domestic, we get out from the gate, and we're all at the taxi stand same time. So what have you gained? What have you gained by doing all this? Nothing. And it's just something I continue to see over the years every time. So anyway, if you stayed this long, thanks for watching. I'm out.